Hello. Time for Mega Man. Oh, rest in peace, green biker guy that everybody made a joke about. For some reason. I don't think that happens in the intro. This goes too fucking fast to read, I feel like. We don't care. It's a Mega Man game. There we go. He's gonna die. Oh, he's dead. It's over. Thank you, Austin McCleary, for the sub. Man, it kind of annoyed me a lot that Rockman and Forte doesn't even have a like a rebinding option, so I couldn't even put Forte's dash on a shoulder button. I actually don't have a whole lot of experience with this game. I've beaten it, I think, once, twice at the most. But I didn't own this one. I owned Mega Man X1. So I have a lot of experience with that game and basically none with this game. And I have more experience with 3 than this one. And how that is not a game that anyone should ever play. Unless you're just a sicko. Oh, you thought you'd get to pull them shut on me. You didn't know that I knew how to dash wall kick. X3 is just like trying to chew through a brick. Like, that's the one where it feels like if you, like, they didn't make boss patterns for you to dodge. They made boss patterns for you to interrupt with the weakness, and if you don't have it, go fuck yourself. Oh, that is a damage box. I assumed only his hands would be damage boxes. I guess it's safer to actually stay inside his body. This is their leader. His name is Mega Man X. What about... Who's the guy that's obvious? Who's the guy that's explicitly like a non-combat model of Colonel? Who became the leader of the Maverick Hunters in 5 and 6? Cygnus. I knew it, like, it's not Sigma, that's the villain. This motherfucker's name is Violent. Those who underestimated him are now nothing but scrap. We won't make the same mistake. He is powerful, but he is blind to what is happening around him. Our Mavericks will keep him busy until we are ready. Yes, how is the plan proceeding? Collection is proceeding as scheduled. However, we are having problems with the control chip. We have little time. We must finish construction on schedule. We must hurry. Yeah, those are some bounce-ass characters. You start with Wheelgator, I think. This is such a cool level.
I haven't seen people so aroused in a very, very long time.
Nobody's aroused for Wheelgator. Be real. But you're on this robot that's tearing ass through a city. Like, that's pretty cool. Even if it's a little jittery. But it really sells it. Oh shit, it's right here. Let's see, it's like right here. So it's something like... No. Yeah, you got it. You gotta do that little double jump, which I'm not good at doing. It's like... The Buster upgrade's up there, by the way. Yeah, next 3 hours. I've actually never even tried to do this. Yeah, you can't... Yeah, that's the only way, is doing that little double jump. God, it's so hard to time. You know what? Never mind. We'll just come back and get it later. That's even more impossible than doing the well, actually, the one in X1 isn't difficult at all. That one's purely spacing. This one involves a fucking esoteric input. Look, we're not spending... I don't need to prove that I can do a speedrunning trick. We might be saying fuck the boss order on this game, though, because I would rather get upgrades first and deal with a more difficult boss. Always liked the ride armor. It's a cool little way to change up a level. And X4 having the way you could take it into, There's no way to lure this. You can't get that guy to... Can he shoot? He can't shoot, can he? Oh, he can. Oh, they don't go that far, though. Yeah, I'll just wait on that too, instead of trying to wait. You can actually get that heart tank without any upgrades. You have to there's something you can do to get hit close to the wall, and then you can damage boost up it. Like, you can wall jump off the spikes when you're invincible. Oh, that was fucking worth doing. I'm kind of sad that no X game ever really did the shit that X1 did, where the levels would change based on the order you did them in. What? Oh, that's for the fucking the X Hunters or whatever. The not the X Slayer, that's fucking what's my favorite Mega Man X enemy? That's actually kind of hard because I don't I feel like X doesn't have especially memorable normal enemies. So it's hard for me to like pick one. Like I don't feel like they have one that shows up in every game. I did 04 already. I kind of like the weird like social cast of Sniper Joe equivalents they have that are all the little short stubby green mechanaloid guys. What's he gonna do to me here? I don't remember anything about any of the bosses in this, so I have to re-download all of them. Oh, that's some fucking slowdown. Seeing a death roll. No, he's just gonna shoot that shit at me. Oh, fuck off. Don't do it from right under me, you what an asshole. What an asshole. What? Go fuck yourself. I wonder if there's something. I wonder if I can adjust something in the Mister menu to not slow down. You got spin wheel. We're gonna do Overdrive Ostrich. That's not the boss order, but this is where the fucking boots are. I have these periods, someone in chat's talking about how a Minesweeper with a Mega Man password select would go hard. I can just get this, right? Yeah. Now, is that a shortcut? Does that do anything for me? Oh, no, that's where I have to go to fight the X-Hunters. I keep wanting to say X-Slayer, and then I just think of a Terminal Aftermath Return of the Slayer. Anyway, what I was saying before I got distracted, I've had times where I've gotten, wow, this is slow downy. I've had times where I've gotten very into Minesweeper, but the fact that you can, that there will inevitably come a point in Minesweeper where you have to, in most versions of Minesweeper, not all, where you have to guess, kind of kills it for me. And I guess I can just jump across that, yeah. Like, I don't want to be forced to guess in Minesweeper. Like, I should be rewarded for observation and making calculations. Okay, so come back when I have something that will let me get over there. Yes, Tommy Fister, I did see that Overwatch is doing a Gundam Wing collaboration because I checked the Big Think document this morning and Bob had put it in there. Yeah, you can fucking air dash. I don't get it. Like, why? And the... Like, they're so fucking washed. Oh, you can't dash jump and then do that, can you? Nope. Nope, not at all. Like, I don't get it. Like, why is Mercy, like, Wing Zero? Why is Soldier 6 Tallgeese? Like, you realize the point of Tallgeese was that it was big, right? Like, there's nobody in Overwatch who uses, like, a whip-type weapon that you could have made Epion. You had to be Doomfist. Also, you don't have heavy arms? Are you stupid? What an asshole. Oh, what's he fucking doing here? Oh, it's just a casual trying to fall on me. Okay, right under him is the safe spot. Or not. Fuck. Pretty close. So bizarrely, I think doing the Punch-Out challenge actually significantly, like, improved my ability at games. Specifically, beating Mike Tyson. I keep doing that wrong. In that it taught me that most things in games you can wait till they happen and then react to them. Like, you can't predict where those are going to come down, but you can react to them. As evidenced by the fact I stopped getting hit by them. I don't think that's true at all, Dat Lambo. I don't think that Witch from Mercury has magically... Like, sorry, Gundam Wing is still the most popular Gundam series in English-speaking territories. It and G Gundam, because they were on Toonami. Like, I'm sorry, that is still the case. Gundam fans have not won the future yet, unfortunately for them. I see now why Sigma fell at the hands of Mega Man X. He is quite formidable. I am not sure our Mavericks can hold him long enough. We may have to intervene. Dr. Kane, what happened? A group of Mavericks calling themselves the X-Hunters have just contacted us. Greetings, we have all of Zero's parts. They can be yours if you can defeat us. We look forward to meeting you, X. X, Zero's control chip is still stored here. I doubt it is possible to resurrect him without it. Dr. Kane, I've got to get Zero's parts back. Now, the way the X-Hunters work is, if you go through their level and don't beat them, it fucks you over, right? Not like it fucks over the Zero part of it. We're just gonna do Wheelgator. We're just gonna go get the Buster. Now we can just do this. Oh my god. I think what actually killed anime seasons being longer was actually Crunchyroll. Well, not specifically Crunchyroll, but streaming in general becoming such a huge part of how you make money with anime, especially for series that, especially in the West, because there is no other distribution method. And American fans, while they buy a lot more than they used to, like merch-wise, you still, like, need... Wait, I can just... Yeah, I can just hit exit. Are those assholes gonna move around now? Yep. What's the fucking boss order for this game? Bubble Crab, right? But I also gotta find the X-Hunter, and I remember that this is the level where you can miss it real easy. But maybe I was just a small dumb child. That's a very nice looking level opening. This certainly feels like a higher rent game. Can I save one for later if I charge it? Okay, I can. Sure, let's grab that. Yeah, all I really hear about Witch of Mercury is it was good. It should have been a 50-episode series. Kind of feels like a lot of shit got left on the floor because it wasn't. But I think the pivoting to not being able to fucking make anything. It's the thing where you're walking, where I'm supposed to be killing it. Ow. Oh, right. It goes like this. God, this is some fucking slowdown. Yeah. I think this is probably faster damage-wise. Wait, do I want to go up here? Okay, there's something over here. Wah-ha! Thank you, Mr. I Like Spam, for the sub. Yeah, that feels like I can make it. Yeah. Animation relies a lot on freelance animators, especially now. Like I've mentioned a couple times on Big Think Dimension, like if you follow any any freelance animator nowadays, regardless of where in the world they are, you will see like, here's my One Piece cut. Like, here's the cut I did for a recent episode of One Piece, eventually. Because One Piece now has, like, movie quality animation all the time. So, it has they have so many people on it. Oop. How the fuck am I supposed to get... How the fuck am I supposed to get that? Wire Sponge's power? I actually don't know where the X-Hunter doors are in most of these levels. Is One Piece still on break? No, it came back, didn't it? But it taking that break makes me think that they're going to start doing something like that for it also. Wait. Where am I supposed to be going here for this? Right there, I was supposed to kill that to not take damage. Well, no? What am I supposed to do here? Yeah, the X-Hunters came out. I don't know why that door didn't open. There's supposed to be one in this level. Do I have to actually destroy the fish? Yeah. How long do I think? I think we are very fucking close to the ending of One Piece. What chapter are we on? It was like, it's like, most recent one was like 1147? Oh, I guess I have to race it. That's probably the gimmick. Yeah, that's the gimmick. Christ, that thing's fast. Uh-oh. Well, why isn't the fucking door open? I feel like it's... My original prediction of 12,000 was probably too low. Apparently, if the sub gets there, it won't open. I have to completely destroy it before it gets there. Or it can't, like, it can't be docked. So let's try that. I mean, King of Bunnies, that's not really the main goal of One Piece. Like, there's definitely parts that I think are paced badly, but there's not really anything I'd probably cut out. Stay up out of my view. There we go. Now it should open. Maybe? With me not having very much health, so this will probably be a pain in the ass. Guess I could farm this guy. Yeah, something like... Oda does something like 30-page drafts and then condenses them down to 17. And, you can tell. Yes, that... Oh, okay. What a dork. Welcome, X. Your destruction is at hand. Oh, he just... Ah, so he always does... Yeah, he's kind of tough. Okay, I think I have him mostly downloaded now. I have to kill that thing every time. That's so irritating. Holy shit, this slowdown. Like, that's actually difficult to deal with, levels of slowdown. Maybe after this I'll go into the fucking Mr. menu and see if I can turn that off. Are you planning to do all of the X series other than Command Mission? Yes. Even 7. Okay, let's try this again. I'm already playing it. I'm not gonna go get the fast ROM hack now. God damn it. Stop that! God damn this guy. I hate Mega Man bosses that just rush back and forth across the fucking screen. At least they moved. Or does losing to him fuck up the fucking time? No, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, good. There's still one there, but it's a different one. Let's do any other fucking level. No, let's I have to beat them eventually, but I could have a more upgrade. Let's try Morph Mom. Worst case scenario is I have to do the level again. See, I like the 3-eye guys there. I like them. Where is the damn... Oh, I remember. It is here. It's right here, I think? I don't know how they expect you to find this shit. Like, just fucking we hate children, I guess. This enhancement will modify your body armor. Any thoughts about the EA lives? They're bad. Maybe they, instead of firing those people, they should let them make an actual fucking Titanfall game. Is that any use at all? It seems like I can't imagine that actually being... Oh. I kind of like the hard hat guys also. They have soul. Ooh, a life. Ooh, a piece of candy. I feel like the X games just drop lives around in the levels much more than Classic does. I also think this is a very interesting concept for a boss. The weird junk. You hit the tail? Okay. Or do you just have to wait until that thing jumps out and then you get a little bit of time to damage it? Yeah, that's how it works. Man, if EA is completely fucked, if FIFA underperforming wasn't a fluke. If that wasn't a fluke and something changed and now people aren't as into FIFA anymore, they're screwed. Like, that would be a game industry foundational shaking evolution of the status quo, I think. Like, what do you do when when like a sports game doesn't perform? Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do then? Because that means there's no guarantee that Madden will do good forever. Like, you don't have anything anymore. Like, you have nothing you can believe in. You have no safe harbor. I mean, companies love consolidation, but like, people are rapidly starting to realize that if, like, why would they buy, like, oh shit, why did this company destroyed itself, so we buy them? Oh fuck, what are we buying? Well, like, what did we get out of it? Like, the answer increasingly seems to be fucking nothing. Like, it seems like corporate consolidation just makes it impossible to buy things. Like, not impossible to buy, impossible to make things. So your company immediately ends up doing badly. I didn't need to fight it twice. Yeah, that news about StarCraft kind of, like, gives away the game a little bit. It's like, oh shit, we didn't actually... Like, we don't actually know what we're doing here. But, like, I guess Microsoft could buy EA. They're the only people who I think would have the bank. Them and maybe Tencent. Like, Sony doesn't have enough money to buy EA. Microsoft would probably not even bother buying EA. Them buying Activision still hasn't fucking worked out for them. Somebody asked what happened with StarCraft. Microsoft is basically going, you can have StarCraft. We just remain the owner of it. Well, that's not easy to dodge, but it's not hard. Did it twice? What an asshole. How dare you do it twice? Fucking such a pain in the ass. Man, this slowdown is intense. Will this guy not, like, morph if I don't hit him with the fire? Will he just stay in this fucking shitty little form the whole time? Oh no, now he's gonna transform. Okay. Good. He's getting on my nerves. Yeah, like, what does EA have going on that's successful? Apex? Madden? Like, how much longer is Madden gonna remain successful? FIFA seems to be faltering. Maybe as long as they're the only game in town on... Yeah, Microsoft is in talks with these Chinese and Korean studios to make StarCraft. Like, they get global publishing and development rights. That effectively means Microsoft is looking to completely farm out StarCraft. Like, Microsoft would still control merch, probably, but a StarCraft game will come out and not have Microsoft's name on the box. Like, it is almost selling the franchise. Good, now I don't have to fucking worry about it anymore. The thing about SNK is that whether they live or die has absolutely nothing to do with how much money they make anymore. Like, if the Saudi prince that owns them is making them put his favorite DJ into the fucking game, they won't die from... They're not gonna die from not making money. They're gonna die because he got bored. And that will happen regardless of how they perform financially. Frankly, you should be worried about the entire FGC, because I feel like there's a very high likelihood that the Saudi royal family ends up owning EVO. I think there's something over here. No? Like, they already are the biggest source of money in esports. EVO is half owned by, like, a more responsible organization, but it's also halfway owned by Sony. So what happens when they offer to pay out the fucking nose? Wait, I think it's over here? Is it? Where the fuck is that sub-tank? I don't even think SNK is a money laundering firm. I think it's as simple as that Saudi prince actually does like SNK. And now he owns them. Oh wait, I got the fucking... Oh right, you need the... You actually need the weapon from this level to get the sub-tank. Again, like, I don't think there is any malfeasance in the Saudis, in that Saudi prince owning SNK. I think he just likes SNK. I don't even think it's something like people will like me if I keep SNK alive. That doesn't make it good, of course. But, like, I think it's for once just a rich person has an interest. That happens sometimes, like the Coraline studio is entirely funded by some fucking billionaire who just doesn't give a shit if their movies make money or not. Laika is the studio. I think it's like one of the Nike founders. Or like how Jeff Bezos genuinely seems emotionally invested in owning James Bond and Lord of the Rings. Like, it isn't just, oh, money. It's like he wants to play with those things in whatever capacity he can. Because we had those reports where Jeff Bezos was constantly trying to get involved with the development of Rings of Power. Thank you, MW Homes, for the sub. That was a really fucking short level. Who are they dodging? Who do they not? We're going right back to the deep sea base. Ultimate, I do not intend to play Command Mission. That would be stream poison. In fact, I am genuinely hard-pressed to think of a game that would be bigger stream poison than Command Mission. And I like Command Mission. It's just, it's all the same shit. Like, it barely has stuff in it. Like, it has a kind of cool story, and I like the characters they made, and I think I think parts of the battle system are neat. I don't think Amazon's going to be buying much of anything. I think Amazon is currently trying to deal with an existential threat with these tariffs. And you know, Jeff Bezos can get fucking bullied into not like listing them, maybe. I feel like they probably will end up doing that regardless. But like, people are still going to know. Like, the mere fact that they were crying about it, like, changes the equation. I don't know why I'm trying to kill this thing. I don't need to. I guess I simply hate it. It's right here, I think. Guess I should fill her up. Thank you, Get Lucky 12341 for the sub. Yeah, the big issue with the tariffs isn't even just the buying things, it's that, like, guess what? There's gonna be a shortage on everything for the next, okay, assuming tariffs go away tomorrow, there will be a shortage of shit until Christmas. Just because for, like, just a couple weeks, they stopped sending shit over here. So there's gonna be shortages of fucking everything for, like, 9 months minimum. Yeah, it's gonna be the COVID situation again, where you can't fucking get anything. Which will also make prices go up. Very kind to not delete the enemy. What's this text? I mean, the thing is that most companies don't really have an option to not trade with the United States. Like, that's how they get money. Like, at the end of the day, we're still one of the biggest, wealthiest countries in the world, and you kind of need our money. Also, trade isn't really a political thing, it's a financial thing. Like, it's not a thing that stops because people are mad at you. You know, unless you're fucking sanctioned. Which will never happen to the United States, because we'd fucking nuke the European Union if they tried to fucking sanction us. Not that sanctions have ever worked in any circumstances ever. So it's kind of irrelevant. Sanctions are mostly just a thing Americans try to use to bully countries we don't like. Wait, I can just exit. What am I doing? Where to go? I really don't... Oh, they moved again. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there isn't any company that's gonna get away from this totally unscathed. Thank you, SMH Tracker, for the follow. I kind of feel like we're all a little bit screwed. Oh, fuck. Can I just climb up this? Doesn't impact what I have to do, does it? No. Do what you will! I have already won! Somebody asked me about Clair Obscur. I'm almost at the end. I think I am literally at the end of the game, like at the point where I go do bonus shit or can go beat the game. I like it a lot. I think the posts about it being revolutionary to turn-based RPGs are insane. All it did was add parries, and in a way that kinda isn't even good. But I like it for what it is. I think it's a nice scope and scale for a video game. So is that guy just dead forever because he flew in here? Shit, I'd sure like that life, but whatever. Oh shit, are we doing this shit again? Oh, what an asshole, you little rat. Little rat fuck. But I think it's a pretty nice game. We should get like 6 or 7 games like that every year, and a really big game like once every 5 years. Here, okay. Every single fucking thing gushing about Clair Obscur's writing is making me fucking lose it, because it is here's what they mean when they say it's well written. It's Final Fantasy X mixed with Nier. And then you have like Mass Effect-y inter-party dialogue at the hub sometimes. That's it. I don't think it is written significantly better than any of the games I just listed. It is literally, this looks the right way and has the contrivance, it has the genre conventions I like. I'm gonna throw the cat out real quick. Like, and I don't really care about the discourse about Clair Obscur, but it is very annoying that I'm playing it and I'm going, hey, that's from Shadow Hearts. Hey, these areas are designed like Atelier areas. Oh shit, is this like, are you pulling from Final Fantasy Tactics Advance for this? Oh shit, that mechanic is just like, oh shit, here's some shit from Grandia. Oh shit, here's some shit from Shadow Hearts. Oh shit, here's a Nier thing. Here's a like a Suikoden thing. Here's a Mana thing. Like every single thing from this fucking game is pulled lovingly from some other thing. And people are like, well, I don't know what any of these things are, so it invented all of them, even though the director listed them all. But that's just a thing you say. Nobody actually is inspired by things. Yeah, well, We're having the Hajime no Ippo punch up here. X is gonna get brain damage. We're just fucking trading shots. I'm gonna be real, I didn't really think of Xenoblade 3 at all. Playing Clair Obscur. I kinda don't think of Xenoblade 3 very often at all. Except to laugh about it being a Shinzo Abe game. Like, it didn't really have that much of an impact on me to be especially memorable. Okay, let's see. I can get the heart tank here now. Here's my take on, like, Clair Obscur's combat. Like, yes, it isn't mechanically deep and kind of boils down to parry slop. Especially later in the game where it really becomes parry slop. But I don't care. Like, I don't play turn-based RPGs to experience the world's most perfectly executed combat systems. I play them to experience story and art. What I want out of a turn-based RPG system, unless I'm playing like an Atlas game where the whole point is that they require a little more thought. I'm fine with just being able to get into a flow state where I'm mulching random encounters. Like, I'm fine with that. I don't need it to be the world's most highly balanced thing. And Clair Obscur lets you get real strong, so... Like, even before parrying, it lets you get real strong. So I'm happy with it from that angle. I'm gonna be real. I turned the attack QTEs off. Because you can do that. Like, I just found them annoying more than anything. I do think it's a little bit fucked up that, okay, no, I do it second, or do I dash jump and then do it? Yeah, like, it's turn-based games... Turn-based combat is inherently economical. Yeah, Agumon, you asking about the QTs. You can turn off the attack, like the ones you input when doing skills, you can turn off. You can't turn off parrying. I think it's a little fucked up that even on the easiest difficulty, if you can't parry, you will fail. Like, you'll lose. So I don't know, I think that's bad for a turn-based RPG, because the damage is really fucking high. They expect you to be dodging or parrying. Like, it's really high. Okay, let's try this shit. There we go. Let's see, I didn't get the one in... I like them all switching around, like, oh fuck, he has to come to one of us eventually. But yeah, Clair Obscur is really good. I don't think there should be discourse about it, really. I feel kind of the same, like, I remember when Knives Out came out, there were some posts like, this movie isn't supposed to be as important as people are treating it. This used to be every movie. Like, we used to make, like, 15 movies like this a year. And now people are insane because we can only manage, like, one every 3 years. And that's kind of how I feel about Clair Obscura, or Clair Obscur. Where, it's like, yeah, most games should be this scope. Like, Clair Obscur isn't perfect. I don't think it should be expected to be. Like, it's a good turn-based RPG. It's the best one that's come out in a... It is the one that has made me feel most like I'm actually playing kind of an old game. Like, it has juice in a way that, Fuck. Metaphor is different. Metaphor's a different thing. Like, Atlas RPGs never really went away. Like, I guess there was that long period between the Personas, but we still had portable games which had the same kind of feel to them. Fuck. I'm gonna lose all my lives trying to get this shit. The best way I can describe Clair Obscur is, like, imagine if a 7th gen turn-based RPG came out and was even remotely done. I think Metaphor had a pretty decent amount of fucking mainstream appeal. It sold like 3 million units right out the gate. I think it might have gotten slightly normier people. Like, it got people who are just inherently hostile to anime. But I wouldn't call them human. Yeah, that still counts as me getting the health upgrade, Meta B. I can probably go anywhere now, right? I'm playing Expedition 33 on Series X. It looks fine. Like, it has a little bit of the goo, but it's not nearly as bad as you would think it would be. Like, it looks better than a lot of shit. Okay, let's see. I can go to Centipede or Wire Sponge. Let's go for Wire Sponge. Really? Do people usually go immediately kill Wire Sponge? I think I've heard that people start with him a bunch. But I normally don't. Well, I mean, I've only beaten this game like once. So I guess I've just never started with Wire. I know that there's a sub-tank over here, though. Or is it over here? Or is it up here? It's up here. Yeah, thank you. Man, the sub-tanks were such a good idea. I feel like I starting with... Wait, fuck. Fucking X-Slayer door wasn't down at the bottom of this shaft, was it? Yes, what assholes? Oh, it's payback time this time. Fuck you, man! Man, I really hate this dude. Thank God the armor lets me take less damage. As long as I keep baiting him into doing that, it's fine. I may have failed, but you will never live to see zero. You got zero part number 3. The X-Hunters are like a really annoying concept to me, mechanically. Like, I don't like the idea I have to hunt down these bosses in the middle of a stage. It also bothers me that you, like, if you miss them in the stage, that's it. They escape. Like, forever. They don't... Like, I would understand it if you didn't have the levels left, but even if you do it, like, when they first show up after 2 levels, that's just it, you failed. It's like, come on, man. Did I get the heart tank? No, there should be a heart tank somewhere on this level. Well, I don't know where it is. Oh, Forspoken. Does Clair Obscur look like Forspoken? They both have a lot of bloom. I guess you could argue they kind of look alike from that angle. Although Clair Obscur has even more bloom than you would think. It has like insane amounts of bloom. I'm gonna cut you. I'm sorry, you're washed. No, I'm sorry, you don't get to do that. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Oh, you make me so mad! Gooey Flames Clair Obscur is not a Microsoft game. They don't have a single fucking thing to do with that game. It's just a day one Game Pass game. So, no. It was on a Microsoft show because it's a Game Pass day one game. But they had nothing to do with it other than that. I did not know that, Zorofab. That is very funny. I think it's over here to the left. Yep. No, my extra life. Can I make that thing respawn? Nope. I forgot about the legs. Yeah, anytime a publisher's like over 3 million players, I'm like, oh, your game didn't do good, huh? Your game didn't do as good as you needed, did it? Yeah, Expedition... It's almost like that shit we keep saying keeps getting proven right, and you sell more copies at a lower price point than a higher one. How strange. Clair Obscur also feels like it's what people wanted more than Dragon Age. Yeah, okay, the gimmick is that happens. Wait, does it want me to get up there somehow? Like maybe S-Burner? Okay, nailed it. Well, you see, Davina, the thing is that they all think that they're in the, like, they all think they're Gigabrain super geniuses and that the supply and demand curve is actually on their side. They think they're charging too little and could have the exact same sales charging $100 for a game. Is that rational? No. What was the last $70 game to make its money back? Or Monster Hunter Wild. Yeah, it was probably Metaphor. That was probably Call of Duty, let's be fucking real. Which I think came out after Metaphor. But barring shit like that... Yeah. Spider-Man 2 made its money back, but like the Sony CEO was like, yeah, we need to not do that ever again. That feels a little mean. But yeah, Spider-Man 2 made its money back, but like I keep trying to tell people when they scream that kind of thing at me, like, okay, but it has to make more money than that. Like, if a game only makes its money back, that doesn't make it not a failure. That means it isn't an apocalyptic failure. But if your game, like, if your game takes 10 years to make and you make those costs back, you actually made nothing. Like, you made no money. Oh, you're not gonna drop down and crush me because I killed the first one? Why'd I do that? Like, I'll be kind of shocked if that, like, maybe that Oblivion remake will make its money back. Like, maybe. But at the same time, like, considering it's on all these subscription services, it could easily not. And it was probably pretty expensive. Like, that's how washed Microsoft is. They can't even do this right. Like, they can't even remake a game correctly. Like a cheap, cynical remake, too. It's why people who, like, that I think people who are just completely uncritically being like, yeah, GTA 6 is gonna do great, are like, guys, it has to make more money than GTA 5. I'm not sure any game can do that. Especially when there's going to be, and keep this part in mind, half as many things you can play it on in consumer hands. Half as many. Half. Like, there might not be enough. I always like this guy. There might not be enough things you can play GTA 6 on to make it successful. Like, that's where we're at. Like, they need, like, if the totals of between marketing and development of 2.5 billion is real, that's so much fucking money. Even if they charge $100 for that game, that's like 40 million sales. What, are they gonna have a 50% attach rate? I don't think they are. Like, the only game to ever have an attach rate, even Mario Kart 8 doesn't have an attach rate that high. Mario Kart 8 only has a 40% attach rate. Also, it was bundled with the Switch multiple times. Also, I don't think, like, GTA 5 came out in the exact perfect time. Like, it came out during a generation switch. So it gets that, like, helping it out. It's up on the other side, isn't it? That's how this shit works. Is it on the floor? Or is it on the ceiling? I forget. I mean, even the most dire predictions of a gen switch is still 2027. So my point is, they're not going to get, like, easy access to multiple of the most successful gens in history. That isn't going to happen.
There's very little meat in these gym mats.
This guy sucks. Can't really predict the way his bullshit moves. It cannot be. Now the unification is in jeopardy. I'm sure that somebody over at fuck is this doing? Oh, it's powering it up. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. I don't have any fucking lives. Fucking die, man. Fuck. Like, if we weren't talking about... Okay, I guess. Like, if we weren't talking about a $2.5 billion investment, like, maybe, like, I wouldn't, like, if this was only $1 billion, only the most expensive game ever made, only. I might be like, yeah, whatever, it'll probably be fine. Like, that's like 15 million sales. They'll probably get that pretty easy, and then they can make their money with shit after that. But 2.5 million. Like, it might even make money, but it has to make enough money to satisfy the ghouls. And I don't think it's gonna make enough money to satisfy the ghouls. Yeah, they have to split up their shit now. Rocksteady got so many double dips. Like, it just made them crazy. Like, they got so many double dips on 5 that they want that forever now. Like, there are probably people who don't even play GTA online who bought that game 4 times on 7th gen, on 8th gen, on 9th gen, and on PC. Although I think 9th gen, if you owned it in any way, I think there was almost everybody who wanted it on 9th gen got it for free. But still, that's 3 fucking copies of that I'm sure, and by which many people I mean easily over 1 million, probably several million, probably 2 or 3. And they want that again, of course. So they're gonna delay the PC version and hope that... Thank you, Davina, for 100 bits. Also, GTA 5 coming out at the console gen Switch meant most PCs could run it, whereas the current console gen is still at least mid-tier PC. Yeah, also the fact that it's gonna come out in the middle of economic strife, but I'm talking about even before that. Even before that, it felt like it... I don't understand how people are so immune, like, so resistant to the idea that anything could ever happen. Like, I've already seen people try and blow off that Gamers Nexus documentary, being like, you know, that's scaremongering. This 3-hour documentary talking to people in the industry about what the tariffs are going to do to everything. That's just scaremongering. None of that's actually going to happen. What does that make it do? Honestly, at this point, I'm not real willing to predict anything longer out than like a month. Who the fuck knows what can happen? Thank you, guy. Oh, what is this shit? I forgot he did that. What a weird fucking boss. Should probably use some kind of weapon to clear them. Oh, let's use the Giga Crush. Wow, one fucking line of damage. Thank you, sir. Yeah, this is some egregious slowdown. Man, I think this guy's the biggest joke of them. You got Zero part number 1. We have them all. We can build our Zero Gunpla now. I don't get the, like, the powering up element. Was this... Like, was this dude somewhere else? Is this the guy from 1 that I don't remember at all somehow? Oh! Okay. No, I do not build Gunpla. What is this motherfucker weak to? It goes wheel, bubble, flame, silk shot. Silk shot? It must be silk shot. Yeah, it's silk shot. Oh, that blew off his tail. Did that just make him a fucking joke? Okay. Maybe I should just switch to the X-Buster. Like, he can't regrow his fucking tail, I assume. What an asshole. Come on. Bro. Oh, well, I don't need to do anything. I just need to shoot you once. I can try to reactivate Zero to help, but I need more time. Before you can reinstall his control chip. Try to slow them down. I think we have to go back in there to get the last sub-tank. I remember it being in a really aggravating spot. I've said this before, but I feel like, since they made it pretty clear they don't intend to, they don't intend to anytime soon deviate. Okay, here it is. I think it's gonna be something like, wait, no, that isn't right. Did I fuck it up somehow? I wonder if there's any weapon that works especially well against this guy. Nah. I wonder if just spamming the lemons will be better against this guy. They'll be allowed to hit him a lot more. That certainly worked a lot better. You're not gonna let me go back. But as I got distracted by the game again, did I dream that you can fire that up and use it like a grappling hook, or does it only go sideways? But as I keep getting distracted from saying, they said they're not changing the gameplay in the next Zelda game, like it'll be another big open world thing. Which makes which like the only thing left they can do then is do something they normally don't do with the story. So I feel like having a companion might be pretty likely. There was a companion in Echoes of Wisdom. No way that I can reset this shit, is there? Oh, fucking, I didn't need that block at all. Once again, the way Chris thought you had to do something was actually much easier than that. I always liked this level. Oh yeah, how do you do this? Is it the chain? It does do what I think it does. Well, I killed myself, but yes, that it does what I think it does. There's a lot of places they could go with Zelda. They've mentioned wanting to do a future one. I think that would be really interesting. That's what I'm afraid of, King of Bunnies, asking if the Wii U Zeldas will just never get ported because of the GameCube emulation on the Switch 2. That is my worry. That certainly would be a Nintendo move. I mean, here's the thing. Eventually, a lore guy will get put in charge of Zelda. Just a matter of if, not a matter... I mean, just a matter of when, not a matter of if. So I'm sure that they'll start doing, like, trying to innovate on the story front when that happens. But Breath of the Wild was their first big gameplay innovation in... Nailed it. I think that's all of them. I think that's all of them. Yeah, I'd kind of like for them to bring back items. They kind of tried in Breath of the Wild with the, or not Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom with... Oh, I thought it would fall in that fucking hole. Okay. I think part of the problem is that Nintendo is starting to, like, have the same narrative problem that, like, Disney stuff has, where it's like, well, we need... Well, obviously I need the ride armor. How do I bring the ride armor over here? I don't think Zelda needs continuity, but you don't need continuity to tell a fucking story. And I would argue that using the core, like, one of the core conceits of the franchise, like, I wouldn't say, like, the whole resurrection, it's a cycle thing is not like, like, yes, I guess in a sense it's continuity, but if it isn't directly touching one of those old games, I wouldn't really count it. But what I was saying is Nintendo is like Disney, where that's like, if there's any, like, our stories have to be as basic as possible so they can be universal. So we can ship them to every country in the world and they behave, they're culturally identical in every single country in the world. Like, there's no stumbling blocks where maybe our story doesn't land in this region because it's too nuanced or whatever. Like, there's some sort of cultural gap. Like, that's what I mean, that they're... that they might be afraid from, like, that angle. Was there supposed to be some way I could bring that fucking ride armor? But then they're letting the fucking director of Kirby turn shit into Dark Souls, so who fucking knows? A story, assuming... Yeah, well, this is something. Ah, it's the last capsule. Mega Man, enter the capsule. It'll let you see secrets. By which I mean it'll let you see that one fucking spot you need to wheel saw. And like one or two things like this. I think I'm gonna farm my E-tank, my sub-tanks up in this room. Like in this little hallway. I hope they like, I would like them to make a smaller game than Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild so they can come out more fucking often. But at the same time, Nintendo clearly seems to think Zelda is a yearly franchise now, so there was always going to be something. Like, they have that, Ceiling War game, that Warriors game this year. Last year, they had Echoes of Wisdom. In 2023, they had Tears. In 2022... I don't know what they had in 2022. There was something, though. I'm sure. But, like, just on the Switch, they had Link's Awakening, that Warriors game, Echoes of Wisdom, Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. If we want to count the Necro Dancer crossover, we can count that. Skyward Sword HD. So yeah, they obviously want some kind of like Zelda project every year, which makes me think we maybe will eventually get those 2 GameCube games ported. Just because they'll need something to fill their yearly... I'm certainly getting lives. I don't know. See, I don't know if they'll do an Ocarina of Time remake. Because, like, what games have Nintendo actually remade? Like, not done ports. Like, not done vanilla plus ports, which is what I would call, like, Skyward Sword and those. But what actual games have they had remakes done of? Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. And, Super Mario RPG. Like, has there been anything else? Metroid Prime's just a port. Like, it's a really nice port. But don't they even call it remastered? Like, that's not a remake. If they're even calling it remastered, I don't think it's I don't think we count it as a remake. A Link to the Past. I don't think the 3DS ports of Ocarina and Majora's Mask should count as, like, remakes. Even though there are differences. Because those are still the same game, ultimately. Like, they're not really any different than an HD port would have been. So, like, we haven't seen Nintendo... Link's Awakening is the only one we've seen them break out, like, a full... Okay, here's a remake. And they didn't even make that one. Although, I guess they didn't make either of the other 2 remakes I listed either. Yeah, there's always Pokemon, I guess, but that's also not technically Nintendo. I guess my point is just I'm not sure if they would do a full-on Ocarina of Time for Switch 2. I think it's more likely they do some dog shit like they did with the 3D Mario collections. Be like, here's Ocarina and Majora's Mask on a really poorly emulated thing, and we really terribly upscaled some of the assets. Although maybe they'll do the super scumbag thing and just steal the PC ports and use those to do better ports and be like, what are you gonna do? You gonna take us to court? I mean, first of all, there's Nintendo. Let's not pretend that the people who have NSO would not also go buy these ports. Or even just collection. Let's not pretend that wouldn't happen. Like, Nintendo knows that too. They're not stupid. They know the power they hold. I don't think offering something on NSO and then offering a remaster of it is scumbag behavior. I think that's how, I think that should be a law. That if you're gonna do a port or remaster of something, you need to give people access to the original version. I guess if the argument is, like, they won't do a Mario Brothers type collection, but Mario 64 is on NSO collection, and it's still on that. It's on NSO, and it's still on that collection. Like, some people want to buy things. It's so stupid that Nintendo doesn't even give you the option to buy those emulated things. Because those like, they don't make that, like, their online isn't that expensive. Like, what, and most people would have it anyway. Like, you could only make money from doing that. Nobody's gonna sign up to your $50 a year tier because they can't play one N64 game, but they might buy it. Yeah, there's no reason the Virtual Console shouldn't be back. Get off me, damn. But it's like stupid rent seeking. Like, I understand rent seeking. It's like dumb guy rent seeking where, like, the rent is all that matters, even if we could make the rent on top of some other money. It almost feels like some fucked up compulsion to be inconvenient. Should be the magnet grenade, right? Well, does this just blow his shell off and make him useless? I forget. Yep. Welcome back, Spark Mandrill. Oh no, he's getting one attack off. It's over. Oh, is he gonna do it more than once? What an asshole. Stop! Let me hit you! This isn't fair. Stop it! What the fuck? That game keycard shit is infuriating because it's just Nintendo gouging their development partners again. Like, we're literally back to NES, Super NES. You buy your cartridges from us and we make money on them. We make money when we sell you the cartridges, and we make money when somebody buys the cartridge. Like, what a dick move. X, I've located the X-Hunter's base. It's at grid location 00. That's right at the North Pole. Take more time to reactivate 0. No, I'm sorry. We have to go back down. Yeah, it seems like I don't know why they only have big carts. There might be a real reason, or it might be that, they want to price gouge their development partners because they're fucking psychotic. Oh. There we go. That's everything. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. There's also the angle, which I haven't seen anybody suggest this yet, but I thought of it the other day. This might be some way to combat piracy. 'Cause I'm willing to bet that your Switch is gonna have to update to activate some of these key cards. So it's probably going to there's probably something with that where it will make any kind of like custom firmware solution very difficult. Which will make it more ironic if my prediction happens and that those game cards are the vector in which, are the vector in which the Switch 2 gets cracked open. Because I feel like that's the vector somehow. Like, people will figure out how to cheat the system with that shit. Is there a Street Fighter move in this, or is the Shoryuken in 3? I don't know if there was the way that the Switch 1 got cracked, I'm not sure was something they could ever fix. Like it's such a deep core level. But maybe I'm wrong, and like the very newest ones they figured something out or they're actually new enough to be engineered differently. But like, yeah, if Nintendo wants to fuck around, they can find out. And if there is a Switch 2 flash cart, you bet your ass I'm getting that. And then if you ask me in the future, Chris, do you own a Switch 2 flash cart? I'm gonna say no, but know that that'll be a lie, and I will in fact own one. Like, what, you think I need to have your fucking platform connected to the internet? Get real. No, don't drop me in the hole. Dreamcast was the easiest. Like, couldn't you literally just burn a Dreamcast game and it would work? Yeah, there's that. Man, I wish having access to a Dreamcast... Those surely just hurt, right? There's no way they instantly kill me. I don't know why I was suddenly convinced that electric would instantly kill me. Whoa! My dream is to someday have a PS2 solution that doesn't require me to own a PS2 and a PS2 and an upscaler. But if that, if one of those storage solutions for PS2, if one of them turns out to be solid, like actually solid, not half-assed retro community solid, I'll be there day one. Like, I'll buy a PS2 and you do whatever. We're having one of those Ippo brain damage fights, I guess. Oh, what? Your shit can clip through? That's not fair. How many fucking lives do I have? 1 million, so I can burn a couple to download him. Okay. Everybody always defends PCXX2, but I don't want to use that to stream. Dolphin is the most unbelievably solid emulator that exists, so Dolphin I'm okay with. But, like, I don't want to... I don't like streaming using emulators. Like, there can always be an unexpected technical problem, and I don't like that. Man, this is dire. Okay, we got him. What? How could he have overloaded my circuits? Arrgh! So I Sauce for Geese, I would simply not play Resident Evil Outbreak. How long has the Mister been around? I got it during COVID, I think, so at least 5 years. Like, it even has a cheaper, like, version now, because the original Mister was, like, the full-size Mister is $400, or was, and still is, I think, and the Mr. Pi is only, like, $200. And I think that PS1 shaped one is maybe even less. Also, this is a personal thing, but I don't like to play games on a controller on my PC. I like to look at my TV, and yes, I know I can hook a PC to the TV. That's not what I'm talking about. There's a certain pathos to having the PS2 box hooked into something. Like, that's part of why I like the Mister. It's the retro box. Oh man, with tariffs, it might be time to sell my Super NT. I wonder how insane that is gonna get. Oh wait, I have fucking air dash. Okay, I was like, what do you want out of me? Yeah, I'm just gonna eat that damage. I don't give a shit. I assume Mister's based in the US, so I assume it's gonna get fucked by tariffs. Is that the way to the Shoryuken? Yeah, that was something anyway. I don't intend to go for the Shoryuken anyway, but... Oh, right! This shit. how do I hurt this motherfucker? Is this a shoot to destroy the... Yes, that's what it is. Whatever, I have E-tanks. Yeah, I have the Saturn up and running on this. Maybe I'll even boot something on it after I finish this. Just for funsies. I haven't actually booted anything on it yet. I put the game in it, but I have not actually tested to make sure they work. Ah, this asshole has tight. Maybe Silk Shot will do some damage. Yeah, that seems to be doing pretty decent damage. Oh, I didn't. I just use update all, so I don't go like put. Is this actually doing decent damage to him? No, is that 2 or is it 1? It's only 1. Might as well just use the X-Buster at that rate. I don't really like the double Mega Buster. Like it feels janky. I especially don't like that the first shot can be undercharged. What the fuck is that? Oh, I can stand right there. Fuck it, whatever. I'll find an enemy to farm. I don't give a shit. That's what these are for. Yeah, I don't like this guy. This is impossible. The prophecy must be fulfilled. I just need Sakura Wars 3 to be translated and somebody to retranslate Wild Arms 2. If somebody does Wild Arms 2, I have no choice but to give to their Patreon at the highest tier for the entirety of the development of that patch. Wild Arms 2 is my favorite game, period. Like, so yes, I am soulbound to it. This is probably as good a spot as any to get my shit back. We got 2 bats and 2 shield guys. Like, I've wanted to stream it for a while, but at the same time, I feel like I should wait for for some kind of patch. But at the same time, it feels like that's maybe never gonna happen. So I don't know. I might just go fuck it and stream it twice. Like, if there's a patch, I'll just use that as an excuse to do it again. There's no law saying I can't stream a game more than once. I've already streamed Mighty Number 9 like 4 times. And I would love to show people what I mean when I dog on dungeons for, like, RPGs for having bad dungeons. What am I doing? I'm just making it take longer. The Wild Arms 2 translation is, like, actually borderline incomprehensible in places. Like, it's for real bad. Like, it's not the worst from that gen, but it's bad enough that you're gonna be like, Sony, this was your game. What are you doing? Man, maybe this is not a good spot to farm, because it requires me to fucking execute, which I seem to be very bad at for some reason. Oh. I was like, how the fuck do I get that? Wait. That's not how you get that? Yes, Ascenty and J-Dam. It's like... I didn't notice it as a kid. But as an adult... Thank you, Dave Venter, for 100 bits. Thanks for the stream. I have a hectic Thursday. Doctor's appointment. Need a new therapist in college midterm. I've been a bit nervous, and your comedy helps a lot. Thank you. I'm glad I can help you in such a chaotic period. Okay, I think I know what it wants for me to get that shit. I think? Maybe? No, that is not what it wanted. Or maybe there's no way. I don't understand. Like, how would that be? How would you do it if that was too slow? This is a good way. This is a good farming spot, I think. Yes, weapons change properties if they're charged up. They have different moves, rather. Ooh. But yeah, Wild Arms 2, like, you can understand what's going on. But there is... Oh, well, that's fucking stupid. There is one spot where there is one plot point that I feel actually gets lost, and even I'm not fucking sure what exactly is going on with it. Because what a shame that the game that they translated badly has a plot point about a bunch of characters swapping their identities. So I don't actually know who is the original who in that game. And maybe it doesn't matter, but maybe that's like American fan who doesn't understand what it actually says in Japanese. But yeah, there's 3 characters. And oh, also, I think this is right. I haven't actually played through the game in several years, like 4 or 5. There's a character who is like who's like the wayfish white-haired twink who assists the first villain of the game. Wild Arms isn't a Bamco game. That's a fucking Sony game. Like, Sony owns that. Oh, you mean will Sony let Bamco pull it? I don't know. That feels like too much to hope for. But as I was saying, I don't remember if this is entirely true, so don't break my balls if I'm misremembering, because it's been a while. But anyway, when you get to disc 2, they do you kill that villain at the end of disc 1. And in disc 2, like the twink shows up and is like, I was in love with him, how dare you kill him, I'm gonna get revenge for him. And in the script up until that point, they used male pronouns for him. And then when it was like, oh shit, he's in love with a man, he's a girl now. Like, they just immediately swapped to girl ones. It's pretty funny. Now, granted, I don't think they show up. Like, I don't think they show up on disc 2 before that point. So it's like, there's enough time that maybe your brain won't catch it. That would be really helpful. Oh, wait, all my shit's full. Why would I go that way? Oh, come on. God damn it. Wait, can I actually... I probably can if I use the fucking Ice Buster. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's good. That's good. And then there's other stuff like there's one character who just talks weird. Like they have like a weird way of speaking, and they come off real fucking insane in English. But again, that's a thing that I didn't notice as a kid, because it's like, yeah, he's weird. He's a big lizard. Why would I be surprised that he talks like a fucking crazy person? I think there's one where it's like, I think it's like he talks in haikus? Or there's at least one part where he talks in haikus. And like the scripts get real just the scripts get real borderline incoherent when that character specifically is around. But see, now I'm selling myself on streaming it because I want to I want to see with fresh, new, older eyes how fucked up it is, so I can be like, wow, we really do need that. Yeah, they're like vaguely a Manzai Duo character. Get burned, idiot. Yeah, like, I'm not a fan of Woolsey, but his scripts were a lot better than his contemporaries. And you can understand Wild Arms 2. What the fuck is this? What? Well, at least he's done with his spike thing. What is this plan? Like, what was your goal of taking this form? Like, the other guy was piloting a thing. I mean, they did a Sentient JDAM. They did censor the Luna Remastered. Its original script had a lot more slurs in it. Look, I'm of the opinion on that Lunar script, they should have either completely redid it or left it alone. I'm not a fan of this. Well, let us lie about what it was. Like, if they were gonna go in and fucking alter the script anyway, they should have just redone it. Cause now it's like the worst possible. It's one of those things where a company threads the needle perfectly to make nobody happy. Like, somebody who wants a new script isn't happy, and someone who wanted the old script isn't happy. Neither party is happy. Thank you, Kat, for Creepy Culture for the raid. Let me shout out. It's not JoJo Part 5 translation, like, for the original scans of that. It's not that. Like, it's better than that. It's kind of, it's a little bit like, oh, this is like a callback to, X1, huh? Oh, boss refights. What was the other one for? Is there some situation that's not broken? You can notice the Wild Arms 2 script is pretty rough almost immediately. Oh god. I don't want to do this one first. How you liking Claire Obscure Cat? Wait, not that. He's getting to do his bullshit. Stop slowing down time. This game already runs into underwater most of the time. Boom. Claire Obscure is Final Fantasy 13-4. I would say it's closer to 10 because it even borrows like narrative elements and stuff from 10, and obviously the whole we're a world that's weird about death is a Final Fantasy 10 thing. But you also walk through really pretty hallways, so... It's the Silk Shot, right? That seems to do pretty good damage. Thought I could just walk into him with it, but guess not. I'm gonna keep hitting you with this big block of scrap. If you get hit, it's your own fault. Fuck! I feel like Claire Obscure, like, I don't know. Like, it's gameplay. I would say that its gameplay is pretty, like, its combat is pretty unbalanced, but I'm not confident enough to tell you how you would fix it. Oh, is it time for Flame Stag? Oh, you're blue now. Oh, you wanted to actually do your pattern. Oh, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, you're one of the bosses that's really easy to stun lock. Okay, looks like they refill some of these platforms every one you beat, so they don't drop the big health, but they do give you these little healths between fights, which I guess is fine. Oh, right. I get to fight this guy with his weapon now, which I guess would be the, crystal... The crystals? The crystal heart? Or the crystal shot? Oh, no, that doesn't work on him at all. Is it the S-chain? Okay, it's the S-chain. Whose weakness is the crystal? Oh, Overdrive Ostrich. Well, shit, if he's gonna do this every single time I hit him with this, it's easier to just use the Buster. Yeah, okay, if he's gonna go underwater every single time I hit him with his weakness, then it's actually smarter to use the Buster. Oh, that's actually fucking irritating. Let's see, other games we have this year, barring any announcements, we have DQ 1 and 2. Yeah, I think that's it, unless Atlas drops Persona 6 at Xbox's shit. Or Sony's. Or Nintendo's. Oh yeah, Raidou. Raidou, and there's two more Trails games. There's the Sky remake and okay, there we go. I was like, surely this Get looped, idiot. Get looped, moron. Goodbye. I think Persona 6 could easily be this year if they announce it. Like, I don't think that I think people are the industry, especially the Japanese side of the industry, has moved towards a lot more like, hey, when you see it, it's 6 months away. Like, Square Enix goes back on that sometimes, but I feel like everybody else has gotten a lot, like, first time we saw that Persona 3 remake was, the year before it came out, like the summer before it came out, like 9 months. So I could easily see them announcing Persona 6 this year. Oh, it might be early next year, but I bet it won't be 2 or 3 years out. Lost Soul Aside's an action game. I don't even think it's pretending to be an RPG. That guy was like, yeah, Final Fantasy 15 sucked. This is the one where having his boss weakness changes him the most, I think. Oh no, I thought that if you burned him, it instantly switched him to the... moth mode. That's X4. Oh yeah, X4 has a butterfly, doesn't it? This is just a moth. Oh yeah, Tales of Xillia remaster, but they just dropped Graces, so there probably won't be another one this year. Although I think they're on similar engines, so maybe. I'm trying to think what games I even want collections of. I'd like Xenosaga to get a collection. I don't even like those games, but they should be available. Yeah, when's the Abyss remaster, you cocksuckers? Digital Devil Saga 1 and 2. Square should make... We're talking about RPGs, King of Bunnies. Xenogears should be available. Skies of Arcadia would be neat. Shadow Hearts, yeah. But specifically on PS1, what is left? Xenogears, Wild Arms, Thousand Arms I would also like. Thousand Arms has sauce. Legend of Dragoon. I don't think Breath of Fire 4 on Good Old Games spoils a chance of a Breath of Fire collection. I don't think that does that at all. I think people are starting to get too wrapped up in, well, they did something like it already, they'll never do another thing. Because companies do other things all the time. Oh yeah, Evolution. I always forget about Evolution. I will behave toxically if Star Force gets a collection before Legends. Like, I'm sorry. Legends is a more important franchise, regardless of what sales say. I don't care. Who's left? Oh, Wire Sponge. Yeah. Wait, why am I not on the slicer? One of you motherfuckers hit him. Can't let him get his fucking little seeds going, or I can't hurt him as much anymore. Oh, you make me so mad! I'm sure Tactics Remaster is coming. Like the most... It has been a while, Mega Man X. What, Sigma? Seems that the X Hunters have failed, but don't worry. I have arranged for some new toys for you to play with. I guess Thousand Arms would be a Sega property now. Because Atlas published it. I've never played Enchanted Arms. I have a fucking Xbox. I ought to do that. Wait, did I somehow select the fucking snail level? No, it just starts identically. That's fucking strange. Okay, Parasite Eve is in a weird situation. Consider. There are very few interpersonal problems that cannot be solved with enough money. I'm just saying. Honestly, like Square Enix should do a just use Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh no, it's my best friend Zero. Look who I found wandering around, Mega Man. My friend here has a small problem with you. It seems that you let him die, and he's not too happy about that. Now I think it is time that he repays the favor. Sigma, you should have studied the... I thought I was gonna say studied the blade. You should have studied the blueprints closer, although I'm glad you respect that I transitioned between games. So if you fail to get any of the Zero parts, that actually is Zero and you have to fight him and he's the hardest fight in the game. There's only one Zero. Wait, Zero, I know your secret. You were destined to follow me. Maybe so, but I still don't like you. Fine, if you will not follow me, then I'll watch you die. Once again. Sorry to keep you waiting. The greetings will have to wait. Go beat Sigma's ass. I'll take out the main computer and you follow Sigma. Let's go. Here it is. Oh, I don't understand how I landed in here, but okay. Sigma's X2 theme is great. It's about time that I crush you beneath my heel. Oh, fuck. Good thing I have E-tanks. Okay, so he can't be hurt when he's doing that shit. What am I doing here? I'm getting murked for no reason. They, like, fused Omega Red and Sigma. I mean, Omega Red and Wolverine for this one. I forgot how shitty he looked. Man, this is running really badly. It's funny how they're like, that last boss was bullshit. We'll summon some guys here. Damn, dozens, tens of frames on second on screen right now. No, fuck, no! Not again! God damn you, Mega Man X! Mega Man X, I have lost to you again. Each defeat only makes me stronger and serves to bring you close. What cope? This is the biggest cope I've ever seen. Fucking look at that. You beat me, but that made me stronger. Next time I'm really gonna get you. Like, what the fuck? Come on, bro. Come on. Fucking even Vegeta wouldn't go this far. But something is not right. I don't quite understand. Why did Zero... He is last of the doctors... Yeah, okay, thank you. I can't believe that Zero is taller but still bottoms. It's so funny when Maverick Hunter X came out and they're like, yeah, Zero almost defeated Sigma with a pipe. Like, Sigma has never been that guy. Oh, that's an X4 cutscene? I thought it was the... What, do they go into it more in that PSP OVA? Okay, I remember. Actually, I don't remember because I've only played X4 once, but I forget. I forgot. I remember where the source is now. God, it's been so long since anything related to Mega Man X that they, wait, no, I'm sorry, I forgot he was in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Who was X in Infinite? Who voiced him? I didn't know that X-Dive had voice acting. Oh, well, I'm asking who voiced him in fucking English. Okay, I'm looking through his credits to see if I can place him as anybody but Dan Hibiki, because I don't even know how Dan Hibiki sounds. Wait. Oh no. This must have been a discotheque thing. Ikitosen Western Wolves was just a thing Discotek put out a couple of years ago, right? They didn't do an Ikitosen thing in 2022. Because the Ted Soroka is in that. Okay, no, they just keep doing Iki Tosin shit. What? Okay, that was X2. Let's boot up something in the Saturn core real quick to see if it works. Let's see. Did that mean it failed? The optional extended RAM cartridge. You can enjoy just a voice sample. Far south of the Fairy Kingdom of Filament was the Pumpkin Kingdom. Whatever, it's a shmup. Oh, you're gonna tell me anyway. Can I turn on the ROM thing in the core? I guess I should. That maybe? That Lambo, if your Neo Geo games aren't working, that it's because they require a very specific ROM set. Wow, the Saturn was so cool. Okay, so we got kind of a what is that franchise? I did a fucking Armchair Devs pitch on it. Now I can't remember the name. Where you have the mecha with the bells, and some of them are a shmup, but there's also a couple platformers. Twin Bee. Was there a fucking is that a Namco franchise? Oh, Konami. It's Konami. Okay. I was like, was that in Namco High? This looks very nice. The Saturn was truly the ultimate 2D machine. It was Galaga. This is the first boss in Dark Souls 2. Oh, I should be gathering those. No. The only thing with more sauce than the Saturn may have been Japanese computers. What? This is like if you fused a Kirby plot with a Toho plot. Ow, I lost a bunch of health. Yeah, this is a lot spicier immediately than the first level. That must be 3 credits. That surely cannot say 8. Oh, fuck. I don't know what that does. Is that like a parry or something? Okay, that seems to be a parry. Oh, she can just fucking hurl them. I wonder if the leveling system in this, like, inspired Cave Story. Oh no, I had 8 credits, Jesus. Leave me alone. Oh, I have like a super move. Okay, I can't do that to shots. I can't turn around. Ah, okay, that's how it works. That's how the shot type down there works. Okay, if I hold the shoot button, I can actually move faster. Let's see if I can get that Linkle liver story to boot. Oh? Sold. Oh, I didn't. I thought this was some kind of studio logo, not at the game.
そこには殺伐とした世界が広がり、永遠とも思われる長い時間が流れていた。ある時、深い海の底に一輪の花が咲く。その花は星の使命を受けたかのように、次々と新しい生命を誕生させていった。命を生み出すその花をマザーフラワーという。ここは海底の奥深く、マザーフラワーの咲くトーテムの世界。はるか昔より存在していながら、この世界は伝説の中で。
This is an expensive intro for whenever the hell this game came out.
今このトーテムに大きな異変が起きようとしていた。
This is a sprite-based game, by the way. Isn't that? No, Legend of Oasis is the successor to Landstalker. It's River Story, right? It's just, it's one of those things where the L and the R, right? Oh, Beyond Oasis and then Legend of Oasis, that's right. I guess we're some dubious creature. No, Orphan 07. You can buy a Mister with an HDMI out, which is what mine has, because I do not own an upscaler or a CRT. Okay, I can jump. I can move. I can swing a bat? Okay, there's that line there. That probably isn't supposed to be there. Go, despicable line. I'm gonna start playing Sega Saturn games and then just start posting stuff like Society of Sega won the console war and posting like the futuristic Super City. Oh, the trees being models is neat. Like, I don't think I've seen a PlayStation 1 game do something like that. Wait, didn't they say Western Woods? I'm going east. Holy shit, look, it has ray tracing. You can see the reflections of the tree. Oh, that line went away finally. Good. The Flying Mantle. The fact there's an animation for her when she turns around, her tail whipping around. It's only if you full 80-degree turn, 180 though. Actually, you get a minor version at a 90 turn. I'd like to at least get to combat before I end this stream. Like, or anything actually about what this game is like. And this is Linkle Liver Story, which I assume is supposed to be River Story, because we're out in, like, the country. and living in caves? But who knows? Perhaps it has some grander meaning I'm unaware of. I can't tell what type of dubious creature we are. That tail doesn't really look like anything specifically. I'll eventually find a loading gate. There we go. Nice 6-head. Okay, come on. Is this the chief? Oh, it's time for the tutorial. Clearly, you don't own an air fryer. This is Saturn. So I just gotta hit the staff where it pops up. Why do I have to hit it so many times? Let me fight an enemy. No, this is not a very good feeling attack. Oh shit! This is awesome, actually. Oh shit, I can roll out of that. This is cool. Oh, I threw out my back. Oh, for some reason I expected... They said north. Hey, stop it, I'm nowhere near you. Please don't hurt me. They're not gonna let me do a fight. Maybe this is more like an adventure game than a RPG, like an action, like a top-down RPG. Where'd the old man go? Was attacked by a strange mole. Oh, we're gonna see this. What is this thing? Or that happened. Oh. Okay, did you just summon a boss? Well, we got to our first fight. Did hitting its head damage it? Okay, there's just no reaction whatsoever when it gets hit. Like, absolutely no feedback at all. Like, literally none. Okay, that was a fun look at this game. I might actually stream this whole thing at some point. I think it's only like 4 or 5 hours long. But I have to go make fried rice now. So we're gonna send you over to Daihime-sama. I will consider doing that, Mado B, at least before I stream any of them.